Hello everyone, my name is Dustin Weekly, and welcome to the Gamer Game Show. We've all had one of those moments during a read of our favorite book, or at the climax of a movie where something crazy happens and it blows your mind.
Oh, wow, I did not expect that to happen.
Well, as you know, this same feeling can overcome us in video games, if not overcome us even more as we're immersed in the game to be the character.
Oh wow, I did not expect that to happen.
See? Here are 5 video game plot twists that will make your head explode. Spoilers for the following games. In Heavy Rain, you play as a father looking for your son who has been kidnapped by a child serial killer.
Now what was that kid's name?
Jason! Jason! Jason!
It is literally right on the tip of my tongue. Oh, come on!
Jason! 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 Jason!
Oh well, doesn't matter.
Being made by the same people who also made Detroit Become Human, you play as multiple characters in a story where they all affect each other's lives in the end. So, in Heavy Rain, the father is not the only person investigating the Origami Killer. Private investigator Scott Shelby is also on the look for evidence that could help catch this child murderer. Unfortunately, you find out at the end of the game it's not out of the kindness of his own heart. It's so that he can destroy the evidence that would eventually lead to him, because he was actually the Origami Killer the whole time.
Well then that means I was the Origami Killer the whole time. Yeah, no, totally worth it. Totally worth it.
John Marston is the manliest man who ever manned in the Wild West. Red Dead Redemption came at a time when no one had really seen a game set in the Wild West, and boy was it refreshing.
Ah, how refreshing.
Why'd you say that to me?
Gonna go be refreshed outside. Ugh.
So, after a long journey of bringing down a Mexican civil war, killing legendary animals, and placing innocent people on railroad tracks,
Yeah, you totally deserve this. This is What are you looking at? Don't act like you haven't done this before.
you finally get to settle down with your family on your farm. Or not. You're eventually surrounded, but
Oh, this is no big deal. I've been surrounded by this many people up to this point already. Just let me do this.
The Last of Us may be one of the greatest storytelling games in the last decade. The journey that Ellie and Joel go on is so long, and the bond that they build becomes unbreakable. But maybe too unbreakable. You see, for the first 15 minutes of the game, Joel protects his daughter during the pre-apocalypse. People are just now turning into zombies, and the only thing Joel can think about is protecting her. So, when she is shot down and Joel is begging her not to go, it is one of the most heartbreaking moments in video games.
What? I'm not crying, you're crying. Stop. Go. Stop.
The reason for Joel and Ellie's journey is because Ellie is immune to this zombie virus, and she is the cure. But when Joel forms a father-daughter bond with Ellie, he refuses to lose another daughter. At the end of the game, Joel and Ellie are at the hospital, so doctors can remove the part of her brain that makes her immune and will help create a cure. But after finding out that the surgery to extract the cure from Ellie will kill her, Joel decides to go on a killing spree to the doom of the entire human race. But who cares? Joel got what he wanted. What a selfish piece of crap. When Infamous came out on the PlayStation, I was so excited. It was the first original superhero/anti-hero game that I had ever played. You could choose to be a good guy or you could choose to be a bad guy. It was amazing.
I think I'm gonna try to be a bad guy on this playthrough. Nope. Good guy it is. Okay, time to be a good guy. Great.
I was too young to care back then that at the beginning of the game, the main bad guy Kessler kills your girlfriend. I thought to myself, whatever. Let's just get me back to my electric powers. This stuff is sick. I knew I'd have to face him eventually, but who cares? He's just another final boss. I've faced plenty of those.
Right, my dear! Enough to get Toontown off the face of the earth!
But it turns out that Kessler, the boss that you thought was just some other boss, was actually you from the future, trying to make you stronger so that he could be even more powerful.
No way.
The God of War series hasn't exactly been known for its deep narrative and integral storytelling. So, in the new reboot, it's a nice change of pace to see that the series is keeping up with the times. A much older and wiser Kratos and his son set off on a dangerous journey to scatter his wife's ashes on the highest peak in all of the realms. A pretty simple end-game goal. When this game first came out, I was having flashbacks of all the terrible escort quests that I had ever played in the past, thinking that Kratos' son would be a rehash of that. Surprisingly, he wasn't. Atreus is a very capable fighter and learns to get better as the game goes on. No, that wasn't the mind-blowing part. That comes at the end of the game, when not only do you find out that Kratos' wife was a giant the whole time, or that now your son is 1/3 god, 1/3 giant, and 1/3 mortal, but when Atreus has a short conversation with his father, asking him a simple question.
I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The giants called me... Loki?
And that was 5 video game plot twists that'll make your head explode. Did you agree with our list? Did you have any mind-blowing plot twists that we missed? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed, hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out a small channel like mine a lot. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.